All right, goofballs, let's talk about what happens when Brian comes home from a business trip and finds 6 or 7 boxes and padded envelopes waiting for him. There's some good stuff in there, and I should hope so, because I've been purchasing some good stuff. So this comes from all over the world, kind of. This is, let's see, the farthest one I think is going to be Croatia. Now this is just your run-of-the-mill, no-foot Pluto with the movable ears and these crazy eyes, but a cool DBP patent. I don't think I had it, which is kind of weird. This would be a DBP with no IMC, but shadows. So we'll go back to the DBPs at some point. There's a video out there I did on DBPs, and I've been acquiring them since. This is a fun one, and surprisingly, 5,000 dispensers or close to it, and I don't have this one. This is, you can see that's a blue, not black head. So you can compare the blue and the black there. But the cool thing is here, just kind of your standard 4.9 Austria, but check out this bump. How many of you have that bump, that collar on your dispensers? You're gonna find that on Sylvester, some of the other Looney Tunes. You're gonna find it on at least Dino from the Flintstones, the MGM, I think Droopy's gonna have it. Cool stuff. I don't know what that's for, and neither do you. Let's see. We've got Mr. Skull, Dr. Skull, Deadhead. This, you can tell just from the stem color, this is going to be on a USA stem. And there it is, USA. It'll have a 9 IMC. This is one of the few legitimate colors for Dr. Skull. There's been some discussion on Facebook recently around the other colors, with a couple of rarities found only in the cello so far. This, you say, Brian, what are you doing? Donald Duck? That's entry level. And you're right, it's one of the least expensive no-foot dispensers out there. So if you're interested in kind of getting into that, you're going to start with Disney most likely. But this is a Hong Kong. This is a 3.9 Hong Kong. And so the plastic feels, well, to me it feels cheap. Sometimes you get some really cool marbleization. Not today, standard fare. But if you've been following my videos, you know I'm kind of interested in figuring out what is the entire category of Hong Kong dispensers out there, and can I get them all lined up next to each other. So that's kind of fun. Also on my list, although not as important, is the Yugoslavia stems. And I got this one because you find the orange stem on a C truck, or CR rather, and you're looking pretty. That's a tough one to find. And I think I had it, but I thought it was a good deal. Unfortunately, people probably looked at it closer than I did, which is why it was a good deal. I think I can get this red stuff off, but you can see this thing was crushed. I'm gonna pull it out for you. Yeah, that's right, pull it out. It looks like somebody just stood on this dispenser, maybe a kid, because it didn't go all the way through, but I got stress marks on the stem and the sleeve. But still, this is a CR3. R3 is this cab style. You can see that R3 right here by my thumb. On an orange stem, tough to find. You're gonna find the R3 on the Ds and the Cs, same cab style, but the difference between D and C is whether the wheels roll or not. That's a C. We got a couple of stocking stuffers here for the family. We got Elf for my wife. My older daughter's getting Dwight from The Office, and then my younger one's a big Steelers fan. So I've got these, thanks to John Laspina helping me out on these. I've got those in the box for them, but I couldn't have PEZ in the house that I don't also own, so I got these 3 for myself. Now these 5, I screwed up. This is an eBay purchase, and I feel like I still did all right. I don't remember if I paid 15 or 25 bucks, but either way, it's working out pretty well. I bought it for this guy. I got the head-on shot, and I thought quickly that it was a removable nose Goofy, which will go for 50 bucks or so. I was wrong. The nose does not come off, but that's okay. So this is just, I think, something I already have. It's a 3.9, it's Austria, it's Goofy. But I also got, rounding out the purchase, this thin foot Droopy with the movable ears. I'm pretty sure the one I've got is all chewed up. So this is good to have. I've got a Wonder Woman with the raised star. And you can see it. You see how that plastic underneath is raised? That's the earlier version of Wonder Woman. This is footed, which is, I guess that's normal. 3.9 Austria, You got the copyright right there on the hair. That's fun. That's $8 on a good day. This is a regular whistle. Sorry, not a whistle. This is the rooster from the Easter collection. There are a number of different shades to the comb, to the head. There's yellow, there's green, there's ivory, there's white. This is 3.9 Austria. I gotta see if I have this one, but I probably do. Either way, 15 or $25 so far, I'm making out okay. Now this one's odd to me. This is a 3.9 Austria. This is the clown whistle. Look at these eyeballs. I don't remember there being eyeballs. Maybe I'm not thinking clearly and I gotta go downstairs and check it out. But I'm pretty sure he's supposed to have X's for eyes. And there's stenciled X and there's painted X. That's something I was able to convince John Laspina of a few years ago, and it's in the book now. But these, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about these eyes. And it looks like, there's holes where the eyes are. Not holes, but dents. Or are they X's? So we're gonna have to do a little clown research later. That's it. That's 6 minutes of PEZ fun. This is what happens when Brian goes out of town.